Hey, what's up, guys? Man, whew. It's early this morning and it's already a scorcher. Well, we got clear skies over this way. We got cloudy skies over that way. And right in the middle, we got this beautiful piece of machinery, Crystal. And man, I sure missed her while I was gone. So, first day back, a lot of stuff going on. Some things we're going to do this week. We're going to put a battery disconnect switch on X. We're going to give Crystal a bath. We're going to take the rest of the suspension off Betty. And we got some stuff in store for you today. We've got that U-Haul truck right there full of stuff we got to tend to. We also got some lug nut covers that we're going to put on Crystal here. We're also going to measure and order a new stud for the broken one on the front. We're going to get Marla out of storage, get her up here on the deck right here where Crystal is. We're going to get after it with some soap and water, get her all sparkle buggy. We got to take it out and make sure everything's good to go. We might have a mission for that truck this week. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to jump up in that U-Haul truck. I'm going to move that out of the way. I'm going to get Crystal backed up and probably shoved over here in this space. And we'll get the stuff that's inside the U-Haul truck and get it out here on the ground and get a look at it and see what we're going to do with it. It's going to be a little bit of a busy morning, but we're going to do the best we can do. And I just wanted to one time point out that that truck sure is looking snazzy. And the wheels look nice. Got to look even better when I put some lug nut covers on. Hopefully the lug nut covers I have are deep enough to fit over those long studs I've got on there. And yeah, let's get this truck moved. Let's get it backed up into position. We'll get Crystal backed up. We'll get air it up, back it up, get it put out of the way. And we'll see about getting stuff done today. We'll be back. You know, one of the things that I like about these DJI cameras is the microphone stays connected, which is super nice. Get this thing fired up and get it airing up. Jessica's still sleeping, but it's getting hot already. Let's see. Did this make the trip? We're going to find out shortly. It's interesting because there's red light debris, which I'm not sure what that's from. There's also plenty of other stuff, but we're gonna go ahead and get the forklift out here. We're gonna pick this up and pull it out. Pick it up and pull it out. All right, so to make sure you're recording. Yeah, all right, so I'm just gonna re-grip it. Since I'm by myself, we're gonna go fairly slow. We're going to try and go straight out. We'll go a little bit at a time and we'll check it. Okay, we're making space on this side a little bit. slightly over here. Okay, move it just a little. Okay, we can come back the other way now. Okay, we're out. We're just hoping that it survived. All right. Okay. All right. I don't know how I'm going to get that picked up. Let's go in here and see what we can see. Okay, so the tank's moved. One came all the way off to skid. One stayed on the skid, but not very well. Okay. Well, what I'll do is I'll get this pallet pulled back, and I'll put the forks back on it. Looks like that everything else made it just fine. So we're gonna try and stand that sleeper up next and just see what the back looks like. I was super nervous. Those guys had to convince me that it would be okay. I think what I'll do is I think I'll put you back in here. And I'll bring when you're trying to hook to a pallet from the fork end, there's never usually a place to throw a chain. So people throw the chain sideways. And then it's super hard to pull that out. So we're gonna reuse the gripper. And we're gonna make our life super easy. Now we're gonna have to move this toolbox, which I didn't even want this thing, but you know, it's here, so. is this? Let's just malfunction. There we go. What I want to do is make it so that it doesn't come all the way over, but it holds the weight, right? So I want to put something here to catch it, and then I come over, slightly lift up, and then let the forks down. I just don't know what I'm going to use that will take the weight but not exasperate the situation. I think it'll come up this and hold that just fine. Let's see what that does. I don't think it'll go all the way over, but I think if I impact it like that, if I let it impact on the way over, yeah, I don't think that's going to do it. Thinking about it. Now, if I can hold it like that, I can just hook onto it with the forklift while the forks are under it. Hopefully you can see me over there. I'm just using a floor jack. And I'm gonna jack it up. Pallet on this, these forks. Okay. I'm gonna come up under there. Yeah. Now what I'm going to try and do is not let the forks go through the floor. And how I'm going to do that is I'm going to get them right in there. Okay. Make sure that I'm still recording in case something cool happens, or not cool, depending on how you look at it. I'm just going to grab it like this. it back up with that. Pull it back onto the forks. Let's see. So I'm going to miss it, so I'm going to scoot back up and hook the other one over here. Oof. I think that's how I'm going to do it. If I can keep those forks in those channels, I think I'll go back with it. Oh boy. I got to be careful doing that because I don't want the jack to go crazy. So we're going to do some changes. We're going to put some bolts through the chain and through those holes so we can't lose it. You get the idea, right? Ouch. All right, we got it. Now for the moment of truth. We rock around and see what the back of the sleeper looks like. Well, it made it. I'm super surprised, but it did. It's not scratched, it's not dented. So these dents were already there, and so was that. So this thing made the journey. I'm super, super impressed by that. The bottom is heavy. The bottom is heavy, but okay. That's all I'm going to do for now. Look under here, make sure we're good. Nice. I don't know how we're going to get the thing off the pallet, but I don't care right now. All right, guys. So, yeah, it made it. And so now when you look at that thing and you look at this thing, you see how the top's crushed in, and then it's crushed in right here on this brace as well, and crushed in down there, and the package door on the other side's crushed. Then you understand why this box was important to me, because the only thing that's wrong with this box is it has a couple little dents right here, which are no big deal, and then it has one slightly bigger dent right here. But for the most part, the box is in good shape. This is brown. I thought it was black, so that sucks a little bit, because now we are gonna have to paint it. I thought it was the same color as Betty, but that's okay. It's in a lot better shape, and Betty's gonna need paint anyways, so I think it would just be better if we take Betty's busted sleeper off and put this sleeper on. Now it's the same size, it's just in better condition, and I think before we stick it on there, we'll body work it. The other thing about this cab is it's the same cab. It's the same cab. It has the same doors. It has grab bars, which is cool. Thing about the door is Betty's door has the peep window where this one doesn't, but this one has working vent windows, and that makes a big difference. So what I'm going to do is I'll take these doors off and I'll take them apart, and or I'll just stick them on the truck. Hey bud, what you doing? You see Dad making a bunch of messes out here? Yeah. So yeah, we'll get these doors off. It also has good mirrors and good mirror brackets, and it's always good to have extra mirror brackets. It also has exhaust stack brackets. It also has a good sleeper boot, which those are expensive, hard to get it. Also has air cleaner, which Betty does not have, which is cool. Also has some pieces on the interior that are not broken. So yeah, it was definitely worth getting. The sleeper making it home made a big difference. And like I said, we'll probably body work and paint that thing while it's down on the ground and accessible. And then we'll take Betty's sleeper off, and we'll cover that cab hole up, and we'll get those fuel tanks off, because we got these fuel tanks. So these tanks will get cleaned up, repolished, and remounted. And the tank is as long as the sleeper, which is neat. All right guys, so sleeper's off, checked out, good. Move that hood, Crystal's back up here, bucket on, cab's right there, fuel tanks, air ride for Marla, needs sandblast, prime and paint, the hood, and this trailer is full of shit. We're gonna have us a sale, get rid of this stuff. Got to get the diffs out of there. Yeah. Yep. So that's it for now. Going in the house, have some breakfast, then go return the rental truck, and then tomorrow we'll be back out here doing work. We'll see ya.